wellness coordinator. I do all the fun stuff here. I get to hang out with residents and teach them how to bead. I can do arts and crafts with them. We paint, I do art therapy. We do a lot of outings. We've been doing a lot of outings this summer. So we've gone to the beach, but I can also, within that time, I can also connect with people and, just care for them and show them love and relate to them on a personal level. So that's really special and build, relationships with so many of our people here. And it's just beautiful and rewarding.
My position, before I got promoted today, temporarily, was a peer support worker. So I didn't really know what it meant at first when I started, but basically what I do is I hang out with them at their level. I want them to look at me as an equal, not as opposed to somebody who works here and takes care of them or enforces the rules, right? So my job is to just kind of connect with them at their level and, hang out with them. I literally take people out for coffee, take them out to go shopping. I really get to do the fun things and, I also, float around for the other staff here and help out whenever I can. I help with the housing workers sometimes and, drive their residents to their appointments, And I love the driving part because it's that one-on-one time that you really need. It's hard to do here sometimes, because everyone's all around and unless you go inside the room with them together or something, it can be a little busy. So it's nice to just get them alone and, talk with them one-on-one. That's my job, It's just to be that support and if people are feeling unhappy or frustrated or angry, I come running in to see if I can support them in it.
How does your journey influence your approach to supporting the residents?
Once I tell the residents that, I'm an ex-opioid user, or I used to be on the streets for 20 years, that instantly, I haven't met one person who's been oh, who cares? And once I tell them that, they're like, really?
Yeah.
You? They can't believe it, right? So the way I see it is that they look at me and they're like, well, this guy can do it. He's been where I've been, and I can do it, right? One of the things I tell them is that there's nothing you can tell me that would make me think any differently. I'm not here to judge you. So my role does that.
Mm-hmm. I'm able to, I guess, normalize the things that they're going through, right? And relate to them, like James said, on a personal level. And the same thing, when I talk to people. A lot of our people here about where I come from and the things that I've had to go through to get here. And I get the same thing, really? No way you were, where I was at one point. And I'm like, yeah, I can relate to what you're going through. And even if I can't, there's something about my story that usually resonates with our people here. So.
Yeah, we even the lingo they have sometimes, the way they talk and the way they joke around, we understand it.
Yeah.
We get the jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really beneficial to have lived experience.
Yeah. And who would have thought, after all that time, never would have thought this would have been useful at any time, but yeah, here we are, right? So.